from the New Living Translation by Mrs. Patricia Santi, reading Jeremiah chapter 41, the murder of Gedaliah. But in the mid-autumn of that year, Ishmael, son of Nethaniah, and grandson of Heshama, who was a member of the royal family and had been one of the king's higher officials, went to Mizpah with 10 men to meet Gedaliah. While they were eating together, Ishmael and his 10 men suddenly jumped up, drew their swords, and killed Gedaliah, whom the king of Babylon had appointed governor. Ishmael also killed all the Judean and the Babylonian soldiers who were with Gedaliah at Mizpah. The next day, before anyone had heard about Gedaliah's murder, 80 men arrived from Shechem, Shiloh, and Samaria to worship at the temple of the Lord. They had shaved off their beard, torn their clothes, and cut themselves, and had brought along grain offerings and franklin incense. Ishmael left Mizpah to meet them, weeping as he went. When he reached them, he said, "Oh, come and see what had happened to Gedaliah." But as soon as they were all inside the town, Ishmael and his men killed all but 10 of them and threw their bodies in the cistern. The other 10 had talked Ishmael into letting them go by promising to bring him their stores of wheat, barley, olive oil, and honey that they had hidden away. The cistern where Ishmael dumped the body of the men he murdered was a large one dug by King Ahaz when he fortified Memphis to protect himself against King Bashan of Israel. Ishmael, son of Nethaniah, filled it with corpses. Then Ishmael made captive of the king's daughters and the other people who had been left under Gedaliah's care in Mizpah by Nizbaradan, the captain of the guard. Taking them with him, he started back towards the land of Ammon. But when Johanan, son of Kera, and the other mighty leaders heard about Ishmael's crime, they took all their men and set out to stop him. They caught up with him at a large pool near Gibeon. The people Ishmael had captured shouted for joy when they saw Johanan and the other mighty military leaders, and all the other captives from Mizpah escaped and jumped and helped Johanan. Meanwhile, Ishmael and 80 of his men escaped from Johanan and into the land of Haman. Then Johanan, son of Kera, and the other military leaders took all the people they had rescued in Gibeon, the soldiers, women, children, and the court officials whom Ishmael had captured after killed Gedaliah. They took them all to the village at Kimham near Bethlehem, where they prepared to leave for Egypt. They were afraid of what the Babylonians would do when they heard that Ishmael had killed Gedaliah, the governor appointed by the Babylon king. Amen and amen.